Let's talk about the other case that involves Catholic guilt, which is Penn State, because a lot of people are saying, how could something like this happen outside the Catholic Church? And
you're rough.
I mean, that analogy has been made all week, but, you know, and look, I don't want to tar all the students there at Penn State. I'm sure a lot of them are appalled, but the idea that they rioted the other night because their beloved coach was fired because he was letting his friends fuck children is to me awful. And the fact that they're going to go to the big game tomorrow and they're going to wear blue shirts in support of the victims. How about priorities? How about not going to the game? How about canceling the game? Did anybody think of that? Would that be so awful?
It's their religion up there.
But it does speak to a deeper problem with, like, hero worship in our country, that, you know, we just sort of set the moral rules aside when somebody has enough celebrity. And
it's a cult.
I think it's too bad.
Joe Paterno was the head of a cult. First thing you ever know about a cult is that someone's going to get buggered. And no one's going to, and normally by the guy in charge or somebody close to him, and no one's going to tell. Yeah. And that's what happened in the Catholic Church, and that's what happened here. And look, there are a lot of overlaps. And I also think, and I'm trying to ask myself, how could someone watch a 10-year-old be raped in a shower?
Okay.
Okay? No, that we have to talk about this. We have to talk about the reality.
Andrew, you know what I think? I say this at college graduations. I believe in it so much. When you grow up as a kid and you go in and join an organization, whether it's the U.S. Congress or it's the Penn State cult, as you call it, you got to have your values before you walk in the door. You got to know what's wrong and what's right. Because they ain't going to teach you there. Because all they teach you there is how to win football games, how to cover your butt. You got to have those values. That guy McQuarrie, he said he was a young guy. He's 28 years old, okay? He's the guy we're all talking about, the guy they put on paid leave today. Paid leave. As I sort of give him a break. This guy should have known the minute he saw what you just described. The minute he saw it, he should have gone to the cops. Yeah. He shouldn't have said, talk to Dad about it. And because his first instinct was, my God, this is horrible. I can't believe I've seen it. Then he allows himself to be propagandized into this system. Oh, well, we really don't want to tell that to anybody outside the system. And he begins to ask the system to teach him the value system. And they taught him it. Cover it up. Yeah. You never ask a system to teach you values, because the values of the system is always cover up to make the system succeed.
Protect the institution.
And his first impulse was right. I can't believe what I saw.
But it's also really rare that in child abuse cases you actually have an eyewitness seeing someone raping a 10-year-old. That's very rare.
Does it strike anybody that anywhere there are no women present, football, the Vatican, the Middle East,
yeah, you're right.
Things go to shit. Yeah. You know, they really, I mean, anytime you really do need women around as a moderating influence.
That's how you get girls, isn't it?
What's this?